Hey guys, so once again, I think I'm giving you another view of our apartment, and that is the kitchen over there, and then you have the hallway. Why did I decide to get out of bed to make this very quick video? I just found out that yesterday, 22nd of May, the province of Nova Scotia sent out invitations to people who have worked in the nursing profession for 3 years. In the previous video, I shared about the CRS tool. Okay, today I'm going to be walking you through the criteria for yesterday's draw and just try to provide you more information about it. There are many other programs I believe that Nova Scotia is running to invite more immigrants to move here. In my opinion, I think Nova Scotia is probably one of the more aggressive provinces. What this program is it's more of a passive stream, okay? They do have a list of market priorities, labor market priorities. How this works is, one, you already have can you see that? You already have an express entry profile. 2, in that express entry profile, you would have indicated that you were interested in moving to Nova Scotia. Read up. 3, when they do have a draw for certain professions, when you meet this criteria, I believe you automatically get a letter of interest from them, so it's called an LOI, and you will have 60 days or so to provide all the documentation to prove that you have the experience that they need. It does vary, so let's say for one draw it would have just been you should have been working as an accountant from wherever you are for about 5 years, and that's that. And another draw would say, okay, we're needing accountants. You should have had 3 years of experience and a score on the IELTS of 7 or higher. So it varies. Nova Scotia has a couple of other programs. So they have the AIPP. It's probably one of the bigger things right now. But that is out of my scope at the moment. That is not in my experience. What we have experience in is express entry, directly applying, directly being drawn. 1 week after I submitted my profile, I got my ITA. Jade, because she has experience that Nova Scotia needs, she was invited by the province of Nova Scotia to apply for the program, for this labor market priority streams program. And then when she was approved, she got the extra 600 points that really got her score to overshoot way beyond the cutoff. So I'm just going to get into that site and show you how it looks like. And if you do have any questions afterwards, the comment section is below. Search NSNP LMPS for Nova Scotia Labor Market Priorities Stream. And then we get these results, NovaScotiaImmigration.com. Again, they only select those who have a profile in the express entry system, and you should have met the criteria. Get into that page and load up that page. So yes, you should have had an express entry profile. You meet the provincial labor market needs, and only those who get an LOI or letter of interest will be able to submit for this program. You do have 60 days to submit everything, and you should meet the minimum work experience with sufficient funds, and if you work abroad, you should be legally eligible to work abroad. And then, so if you say 3 years work experience, you should be having 3 years of experience at the time you get your LOI. For the 22nd of May draw, these are the criteria to get an invite for LOI. And so they invited nurses with NOC code 3012. What does that mean? So go into your search and look for the StatCan page or result page. Click on that. It says registered nurses and psychiatric nurses. What the NOC is, it's basically a code with numbers, using numbers that categorizes occupations in the labor market. When you see that, it gives you all of these details of examples. So if you do have a different job title, that will be the example there. And you should be able to prove that you meet this main statement for what nursing practitioners in the code 3012 do. So these are the main duties. I believe you have to meet at least 51%. So if there are 10 bullet points, have 6. Again, you should be able to provide letters of reference to establish that you meet this criteria. You should get a CLB equivalent score of 8, so match your IELTS score with that. You should also have a bachelor's degree or any equivalent. It's important that we are able to back up what our claims are. We need proof. For education or diploma, we need the ECA. In this application guide, click on right here. It's very, very helpful. This is what basically guided us in helping Jade submit a complete application package. So we have all this general information. Now, it is very important that we are honest in our application. Keep it clean. The last thing that we want to do is go through all that stress of gathering our documents and then just be declined for misrepresentation. There is no fee in applying for this program. We have the eligibility criteria. You should have received a letter of interest from NSOI, and you should be meeting the eligibility criteria for that draw. For that, be able to prove that you have the work experience. And then you want to pause right here. This is a list of things that letter has to be having. Immigration status: if you're working abroad, you should be legally entitled to work where you are currently at. So it's very, very important that all the documentation that they need is there and is completed according to what their standards are. When successful, you do have 30 days to accept the nomination from your IRCC account, and then submit your documents to IRCC when you receive the ITA. If you have any questions about it, just feel free to leave a comment and I'll help you out. Thank you.